Hey folks, and welcome back to Glenn and Adrian's Rock Talk. That's Adrian.
And that's Glenn.
And today we're returning to Rush. We're looking at a 1984 remastered show. This actually came out as part of the Super Deluxe box set, whatever, remix, re-release of Grace Under Pressure. It was originally released on videotape back in 1984, but it was not the complete show. Now it is the complete show. So we're just looking at select cuts here and there that we like, and I happen to notice the coupling of The Weapon and Witch Hunt, and I think that that's going to be a good one to take a look at. Of course, The Weapon is on Signals from 1982, and Witch Hunt is from the previous album, Moving Pictures, from 1981. So they were working fast at this point in time. So with that in mind, Adrian, do you have any thoughts ahead? Or what did you think of the previous stuff we've looked at from this show?
Well, I thought it was an awesome show. I mean, it's, I don't know, I keep mentioning about the clothes, but I'm not going to do it this time.
Yeah, we know, 1984. We all had our funny looks back then.
I'm going to leave that alone. So
yeah.
Anyway, yeah, I mean, I'm psyched to see this. It's been a long time since I heard either song, to tell you the truth.
Yeah, it's been a while since we put Rush down. We were doing them every week for a while, for about a year and a half. So we have a lot of Rush reactions if you're looking for them. We have a playlist. But today we're looking at this. Let's start with The Weapon, and we'll stop in the middle and give our thoughts and keep going. All right?
All right.
Floyd here, and I'm here tonight to introduce a very special song to you. It's a scary song, one of the scariest I've ever heard. Even the title scares me. It's called The Weapon. I'm telling you, you can't enjoy this song unless you've got your 3D glasses. That's right, because if you don't have your 3D glasses, you'll only be seeing this thing in 1/2 D. So be sure you put them on. Otherwise, you can't enjoy the steady effects. They'll whip right out at you, believe me. Oh, I scared myself with that one. But look, this song's great. The music is just wonderful. Listen to it. Oh, the synthesizer it doesn't even sound human. And those drums. Come on, lad. Do it. And beat those drums. Oh, ooh, steady. Look at that guy dancing. He's steady too. Why don't you just put on your 3D glasses now and get ready to have that tank scared right off of your legs, however you wear them. The Weapon. Oh.
Oh my. Okay. Wow. Very nice. Very nice indeed. You know, I think when Signals came out, a lot of people didn't really appreciate just how brilliant that album was. I mean, a song like this just sticks out in terms of just how well written it is and how many interesting things happen in it. And it's just an album track on a Rush album at the time, and it's a contender. It like beats everything from the time period. I don't know. What are your thoughts, Adrian?
Complex song. First of all, that beginning riff, the guitar riff, has stayed in my head for years, if not decades. So this just brought so many memories back.
Absolutely.
But, yeah, they're great songs, and I regret not listening to this particular song more back in the day.
I think we were drowning in good music in the 80s.
Yeah.
This was an excellent album, though, and I had the sense that it was, but it's only grown in stature for me over the years. I mean, it's just as good as the album before it, and I think that there's a trilogy there of Permanent Waves, Moving Pictures, and Signals that all fit together. They're all a little bit different, but they've all got brilliant work on them.
Yeah.
So I think they match up really well.
Synthesizer doesn't even sound human.
I love that. Yeah, some good stuff at the beginning. The band has a sense of humor, as we know, and they will often put things like that in their, the clips that go on in the concert and everything, and that was a good one. I did not recognize the actor, but he did a good job, whoever it was.
I think he's famous in Canada, actually, as a comedian.
That would not surprise me at all. That would actually be in character. So there are things that I love about this song, like what Neil does throughout it is that...
Oh, yeah, that's classic Neil Peart.
Yeah, I love it. I love the feel that he gets with that. And I think that's genius. I mean, I know other bands were probably doing it, but it sticks out so clearly here as like an identifying beat that you would identify with, Neil, like you said. So great stuff. I love it. The crowd seemed to love it. Too bad we don't have 3D glasses, but maybe someday I'll go back, look at the footage if I have a pair, try it out. Has anybody tried that? If you have, let us know what your results have been like. Shall we move on now to Witch Hunt?
Sure.
All right.
Silent and snug in the sweltering night, but not
Ah, lovely, lovely. I like a good witch hunt, don't you?
Oh yeah, yeah. That was some heck of an imagery. Like at the beginning, kind of looks like a witch hunt, but
They are so good. Even audio-wise, it feels like a witch hunt.
yeah, it does. And I remember this song too. It's funny, I mean, if you're just getting into Rush, don't make the same mistake I did. I used to always listen to the songs I heard on the radio, and I'd skip the other ones, and that's a big mistake. I missed out on a lot of good stuff for a while because of that.
Yeah. Well, it's what the young people do sometimes when they're impatient, waiting for the next big thing.
Yeah.
And we're surrounded by amazing music. I'm sure I did the same thing with some bands, and I'm looking back and going, how did I skip that? Or how did I, came back around to it eventually. And
Yeah, we were young, and as you said, there was lots of music around too, and lots of good music.
and it's still out there. It's still ready to be discovered by people, today who are maybe looking for real gems. I mean, just look to the 70s and the 80s especially, but man, this show in particular is a great example of Rush. Now, granted, there's a lot of people that really liked the 70s Rush, the late 70s, when they were maybe touring hemispheres, for example, something like that, where they're playing La Via Strangiato at every gig. And there's something to be said for those shows too, but I think that this particular time period would have been a great time to see them. But yeah, that song, I love the atmosphere that they built up in the studio, and then they do it live as well for what was going on. It really did feel like some movie, where the whole village has decided, she's a witch, get her.
The lyrics very clearly describe the witch hunt mentality.
Totally does, yeah. It's another excellent lyric sheet from Neil. Well, I'm glad to have taken a look at those two songs in particular. You're right, it has been a while. It's been a while since I've heard them too, and they're so good.
Just listening to it, it's kind of like fresh ears,
Mm-hmm. Sure. All right. Well, folks, why don't you let us know what you thought of this? If you were at the show, tell us about that. Or if you saw the tour, tell us about that. 1984. Oh, boy. I'm jealous. Was supposed to see that show. Did not. I mean, that tour did not, but that's okay. I did eventually see them, so I'm happy. But yeah. Give your thoughts on this. And if you have other suggestions for us, leave those below. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. And if you enjoyed the presentation, please subscribe. All right. Thanks so much for joining us today. We will catch you on the next one. Take care, folks.
See you all later.